There is a discernible change in temperature in this province. People are angry at the Liberals. They blame the Liberals. They blame you for these skyrocketing hydro costs. At what point would you step down?
I have a job to do, and I'm doing my job. And
so you're going to run in the next election, no matter what?
I'm running in the next election.
Even if the polls are dismal and perhaps a predecessor might have a better shot?
You know, the polls that are important are the polls on election day. I made a commitment in 2014 that I would implement our plan. I've been implementing our plan, and at the same time responding in a responsible way to people's concerns. The electricity prices is a huge concern, and it's my responsibility as Premier to fix that. And
but is this not all about positioning yourself so that you could have another election win? I mean, we've seen a lot of the announcements. You threw John Tory under the bus over the polls, knowing the road tolls, knowing that that would not go over well with the 905. You've just signed or offered deals to teachers early, you know, to avoid any labor disruption. Is this all part of a grand, you know, path to trying to be Premier again, despite the odds?
So here's the thing. I mean, if we look at those decisions in one at a time, the tolling decision was about affordability for people. It absolutely was. There had not been a regional discussion. People in the night, well, no, but
you
people
led him to believe that he could go ahead with it and you would have give his blessing.
I'm not philosophically opposed to tolls. We've got high occupancy toll lanes, but people have options. But there was an affordability issue that had not been addressed, and you know, there had not been a regional discussion. If we look at labor peace, I mean, you know, we've been talking about labor peace in education for a very long time, and it's very important to me that kids have that peace in their schools, that teachers are able to teach and not be worried about labor disruption. So it's absolutely part of what I believe is important to have that labor peace in the system, whether there's an election coming or not. And the same goes for electricity prices. Whether there's an election or not, there's always a political narrative. I'm a politician. There's always a political story.
Can a politician stay too long in the job? Come on, you've seen it. Like, at what point do you know?
History will write that story. You know, I made a commitment in 2014 that I was going to implement my plan. I'm doing that. My job's not done, and I'm going to continue.
Premier Wynne, thank you very much for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks, Cynthia.